Alright, this is gonna be literally the last video of 2016, since I'm recording this at 8 p.m. at night on the same day. So there was this thing that I've been seeing the whole day. Like it's a trend, but I've been seeing it the whole day, and it's pissing me so much that I've been avoiding it. I was like, it's pissing me off. But it's like it's getting really fucking bad. And I know it's a parody in a sense, like a lot of people are parodying it, but it's still pissing me off because they're cashing in on it. I understand how it works, right? Pretty much this video is gonna be one of those. I never do them. You know me, I never fucking clickbait or do that shit. Well, no, I never do. Like, I'm trying to think of the thing. Maybe I've done it, but no, I don't do that shit. But, this fucking experiment, knife thing with the 1000 degree knife thing, it is fucking pissing me off so hard. It's beyond, like, it's so bad. It's like that new meme that it's like the whole degrading yet increasing in intelligence type of thing. It's so fucking bad. And it's not that it's not good. It's really fucking pointless. Because you can see them, like, understand if you do it with a thing that it's actually impressive to do or something. But they do it and it doesn't work. And it's not that it doesn't work. They don't even have the thing set properly and whatever. Like, you understand, like, the trend when it started, it was good. Like, the guy that was doing it, it makes sense, right? Because the guy was doing it. Like, it's interesting for people who, you know, like to see experimental things happen. Okay, that's great. That's fine. It sucks when channels that have nothing to do with it start doing that trend, start picking it up, start doing it. Gaming channels, fucking news channels. I'm looking at it right now. Fucking Captain Sparkles. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm not even watching the guy, and it's like in my recommendations. I don't know fucking why. I'm looking at it, it's like I know he's a fucking gaming channel. I think he does Minecraft or something. Like, it doesn't, logistically, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense, and it's so fucking annoying. Like, this shows exactly who is a fucking sellout and who isn't. This shows who is actually really just going with the trend to make money, or actually trying to make good quality content. And I don't know if you've been watching me the whole year, because I've been really more consistent this year. Is my point in this is I'm always going to be defending the same point, and it's always going to be the same way regardless of how things go. Is content first with quality rather than content with shit quality. Like, I understand that my videos are not top quality, but that's simply because I don't have the resources that I can apply to it. Although I do try to invest as much as I can, or as much as, you know, is needed at the moment. I mean, if I had all the money in the fucking world, trust me, man, I'll have the setup and everything, but I'm just a person who enjoys doing it more than actually trying to get people because of the quality of it. For example, oh, look at this fucking crystal clear camera, whatever. Mine isn't, but that's not the point of the video, is it? It's not. It's what I'm saying that matters, not what you're seeing right now. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, people shouldn't go to your channel because you're a fucking trendy channel. They should go to your channel because of your personality. I'm saying I'm not the fucking brightest personality. I'm not the fucking greatest person. Heck, my Twitter says it best. But I do this because I enjoy doing it. I'll keep doing pretty much in the same bubble, right? I won't go out of it. I did try doing reactions in 2016, and this is pretty much just the whole how my channel is in 2016 compared to other channels who aren't really devoted to their craft. Because their craft is, in a sense, video making, but they also are devoted to a certain thing. Again, Captain Sparkles, Minecraft, whatever. Channels like those who are concentrated on those things, trying to do different things that aren't even related to the content that they provide to the audience that is subscribed to them. And again, the new thing that is, you have to be trending, you know, you gotta click views, whatever, blah blah, likes don't matter and all that shit. That's fine and dandy, right? But if you already have an established audience, they will watch regardless. You know, I get it, everybody wants to grow and whatever, but you're in a sense backstabbing your audience. Your audience is watching. Like, I've seen a lot of people, and they get a lot of dislikes, and I get they don't care because that doesn't matter in the new algorithm. But that shows exactly the color of the person. No race, but like the color of the type. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, it's like, when you think about it, like psychologically, I doubt a lot of people actually give a shit what their fans actually think of them. Like, I know a few channels that seriously appear to not give a shit, but they actually deeply give a shit. And I know a lot of channels that fucking pretend to give a shit, but actually do not give a shit. You know? And that is really shitty, because you know that their fan bases have no fucking idea. Sure, some of them are smart enough to realize it, but others aren't. And the point is, I really hate seeing this. I really wish more people knew that not every single channel is exactly what they see. For example, my channel is like, I'm not really a gaming channel. I'm more of a me channel. Like, I'm willing to do other things. It's just, most of the time, I just can't, I don't feel like doing them, because I feel like it's not gonna be me, or I do it and I look at it and I'm like, that feels forced. And if it's forced, I know if it's funny and it's forced, I know some of you might actually like it, but if I don't like it, I'm not gonna post it. And I've posted a few things that I don't like. That's why I canceled the Mafia series. I felt so fucking forced, and I just couldn't force myself into doing it. I couldn't. And the last thing I did that I forced myself into doing was Mafia 2, which surprisingly I didn't hate so much finishing, but I still felt forced in doing it. Like, you see the gap between one and the other. And that's what I'm saying with this, is like, I can see channels that do constant content that is the same thing, that they just burn out on it, and they're like, okay, well, shit, they can hear in my voice that I don't like I enjoy this, and I like doing it as much as I used to. So they do these trendy things to attract other audiences to try and, you know, switch it up a bit. And I do think that I could try and do that. And I know it would work. I know it would. I know how to manipulate the whole system. I know that. I've read the whole thing. But it's just not what I do. I'm an honest person, man. I can't do that. So hopefully this whole thing gets sorted out. And I know a lot of people complain about it. And it's not a big deal. It's not a fucking end of the world. Life continues on as it is. But 2016 hasn't been the worst year, but it hasn't been the best year, depending on what you look like, where you look like, what you look like, what? But, yeah, like, how you look at it. It's like, if it affected you personally, depending, either it was a great year or it was the worst year. But what matters is, we're talking about YouTube here, is I hope this new algorithm that they established really burns them in the ass, because it feels like it should, and it could, because a lot of content creators really are rising up against this. And I get it, I'm a small channel, who gives a fuck about me, right? But there are bigger channels who are actually talking about this. And I hope there is a change in this, because clickbait is really fucking bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, before it used to be just thumbnails, right? Boobs and whatever the fuck, yeah, and I worked on kids, but now it's fucking clickbait on goddamn titles. Fuck on that. The manipulating of the whole new system is just the worst. And I do hope I know YouTube doesn't really give a shit that much, but the bigger the channel, the louder the voice. So the more they talk about it, the bigger channels, the more YouTube actually listens. So I do hope that actually affects everything in 2017 is a lot better for YouTube content creators that are honest with their content, rather than just trying to manipulate the system for views and clicks, in a sense. So that was a bit of a rant, the final rant of 2016, because I don't do a lot of rants, but heck, this had to happen, man. It just had to happen right now, and it needed to happen. But my content will remain the same. Quality-wise, will probably improve. Heck, if we improve each year, sure, not by a lot, but we do improve. And I promise to do more streams and whatever. I've been trying to do that more and more, and we are doing this new series now. Hopefully, I do more editing. I've been kind of lackluster on the editing, but I don't want to promise that, but I will try to actually do more editing. I understand that it's a lot better with edited, but it takes so much time, which I don't really have. But I will try to do that. I promise I will try to do that. So let's hope 2017 is a lot better year. Hopefully there's growth in many different places. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great New Year's. And I'll see you next time.